one outdraft over the other side. I do think that JT's role in this game is very, very important because he's the main, the main hero that shuts down the TB. Yeah, I think my bro Butterfly Effect,
Let's have a look.
Manage.
Is he an old school poison? No, dude, he's not. He's gonna go 0 poison attack in this lane.
All right.
And,
he's super
dead.
cool, Jack.
Well, he weren't ready for that. Poor old Viper. Well, I mean, I don't know how poor old a Viper can be, really. You know, it's a disgusting hero.
It is.
But he's dead. First blood for Heroic.
So we'll just have to see how he, comes with it. I mean, I will say, going this build, of course, he will have a sick amount of magic resistance as down bottom Davai.
All that Decrepify might just save him, and Ulu falling pretty low himself. He's just getting right-clicked here by King Jungles. The Refraction's back up just in time, but not in great shape here.
That's a lot of back and forth as Schofield is in mid again.
Oh, he's got a blood grenade, this Schofield. He wants to go for the kill. And I tell you what, they've got it. Heroic making sure they continue to bring the pain in the mid and punish this Viper. See up top, JT and Clove able to get a kill on the board for Raw as they take the support out. And of course, JT, Whisper doing everything he can to just really limit how much Butterfly Effect's getting in this mid lane when it comes to the waves going in. See, King Jungles this time round able to finish off Small Panda.
He might look to creep skip soon, but they did bring the Tusk now down bottom because up top your Tribal is kind of fine. So just making moves in the bottom lane is good for you.
And Divide, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. They've got the Decrepify down the TP, but the neutral! It comes out, gets him with the stun. Lol indeed. Sometimes the neutrals, they really have it out for you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy. And this is what you needed to see from him, right, when it comes to shutting down the Terror Blade. It has to be those early opportunities for kills. Might be in trouble now, though. He's looking pretty dead, though, this time around, JT. Sticks around a little too long. And that last bit of burst. Is it enough? It is. Just enough to take him out. Does mean, though, that Schofield had to dive pretty deep for that one. So, in return, Clove.
Some of the guys are like killing some stacks, but you have JT and Small Panda who are going for a play. Yuma has a skill point.
See what it can do. He can't get the Thunder off. Yeah, very good control. JT coming in with the onslaught at the end of that. Stops any chance of the Thunder going off. And
especially from both the supports on the heroic side. And you have a snowball save, so he should be able to play quite aggressive.
They're going to go straight for King Jungles, but there's the jump forward from Whisper. In with the blink, but there's the save coming into play with the snowball.
That's quite deep.
Will allow them to dodge the Mystic Flare, but indeed, there's unlikely to be any way out of this one. The dunk comes in. Oh, a little early on the second one, but still, the kill is a success as they get both kills out of this. As, Whisper, they know that he's having quite a brilliant game. They need to get this kill. As here we have it. Whisper at the ready, straight in with the blink stun. Mystic Flare to follow up. That's JT gone. And I imagine she said, Keji, that's the point where if you're the Primal, you're pinging on your Viper. So if they can make the play, can they get a jump on Heroic?
It's a good ward.
And JT's coming in from the side. He's going to get found first. Quick jump there with the Dragon Tail and the Mystic Flare. That's JT gone. They'll lose Schofield in response. But this fight looking rough now for Raw. Yuma's in perfect position to stand his ground with the Metamorphosis. Chase them down. They get the call onto Yulu. We'll see the TP out attempted here by Small Panda. He'll be able to make it away, but don't have the Aegis, knowing that there's a chance to maybe catch Raw split up from one another. Oh, they might just fight Butterfly Effect. They've got him. They'll be able to get him with the Blink Dragon Tail before he's able to TP over to the rest of the team. The rest of the team, however, will at least manage to get themselves another objective. They take out the Tormentor. Shard for Small Panda on the Jakiro.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's the jump, Whisper. Now get the setup on a JT. JT pretty tanky, but is he tanky enough? He's going to get the onslaught off. He'll live. He'll get out. TP's back to base. Meanwhile, though, on the back lines, they get the control onto Butterfly Effect. That's the Viper dunked down by Davai. They're trying to find Yuma, but Yuma's perfectly fine. And Davai, he gets another call off, this time onto the two of them. They take out Clove. They'll surround Ulu, bring him down the once. And with Jakiro, Small Panda in trouble, there's going to be nobody left alive to help him out here. Ulu will still get the blink off. Doesn't matter. Whisper's in position with the Dragon Tail. Heroic, they're kind of starting to make this one look a little bit easy now, Kezu. These last few fights have been a real struggle for Raw.
Look at this ward. King Jungles already did place one in the base earlier, so they know who's already back here. If they want to look for a play.
Oh, they try and get the opening. Have they got enough bet? I mean, they haven't. They're nowhere close. They can't even get Yuma down to half HP. He's going to be okay. They'll now turn towards Divide, but it's not enough to even threaten the Axe.
Oh, no.
They're perfectly fine. Butterfly effect torn apart here by the damage of the Terrorblade. And he's out for 50 seconds. No buyback on him.
As they are going for smoke.
They get the setup. Looking for Whisper. They have to grab to follow things up, but Divide is in with the call onto both JT and Ulu. It's going to leave them the chance for Whisper to get out. Indeed, does cost Divide his life. Can they get anything more out of this? The buyback comes in from Clove. Butterfly effect game burst very low here with his Mystic Flares. We'll see Ulu jumps back over towards Schofield. Will be able to kill Schofield off, but he had to go pretty deep for this Ulu. He's now going to put the BKB and try and run away from them as the chase will come in. Now the punch up to momentarily hold back Whisper. JT comes crashing through, looking towards the backlines, but the life drain from King Jungles keeps him alive as he's able to just turn, take JT down. Whisper remaining in on top of Ulu. Ulu will be able to get off the blink here with those final moments of refraction. But the fight is starting to fall apart once again for Raw. They'll lose Small Panda, they'll lose Clove. That's a die back on the Tusk. The only one left alive, Ulu, and they've had enough. They'll tap out, and understandably so. The game in an irrecoverable position. GG is called. Heroic will take game one.
Yeah, I mean, even with a super good start to the fight where they nearly kill Whisper and then they get like Divide right after, these are the items I buy. No, like you use your brain, you think ahead, okay, this is what the heroes are going to do, this is what I want to do. So I think very clear gameplay from him. And at the same time...
Gonna have an easy lane. And overall, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not crazy about it, but I'm definitely not concerned. You know, it's a solid draft from Heroic.
Deadler thing, so he's fine in the tower, and they are actually looking to pressure up top.
So look at the jump off. I mean, there's going to be another set of cogs here, ready to go. Not enough damage, but still very annoying. Will force Clove to TP top.
Oh, Blood Grenade.
It's close. Is he going to have enough to get the kill? Oh, he wants it. He's going for the Battle Hunger spell. He can't get it. Oh, we've all been there. You know, we're like, we've got this kill, and then we haven't. And then you've given up your own life. I mean, so top, you got this carry master. He did come out as the first pick. How's the overall game? Oh, see, on the mid, Butterfly effect. He's got a Fairy Fire, so he will be fine. Not if another Scream comes in, though, and Whisper... okay, he will actually. He has the Flame Guard. Level 2 Flame Guard as well, which will keep him safe. And it's a good job he does have that build. Same time, top. They're trying to turn, but Divide in trouble potentially.
They might get this kill.
With the chase down. Divide.
Blood Grenade.
Oh, they get the lift up. They'll get him. King Jungles wants to get Small Panda in return. Can he find that last right click onto him? He can't. Ulu gets the cleanup. Double kill in the safe lane.
But it comes from, like, they pushed in the bottom lane so much that he has freedom. Like, there's no CS for him to have in the next 20 seconds. So he just uses this to, like, angle into mid. Look at
this. There's 4 heroes looking for Divide. They've brought 4 heroes over to try and get the Axe out of this part of the map. I mean, surely 4 of them should be enough. Sonic Wave comes in. That's going to be enough to push back and kill a Small Panda. Divide is still alive. They'll get the chains onto him.
Dying.
They're not killing him. I mean, that's an awkward move there. Raw bring in 4 heroes to try and deal with the Axe. I'm ready to set things up again for the 8-minute power rune. But they're trying to make sure that Schofield not mess with them too much. Butterfly effect going to look for the chase down on towards him and should find him. Oh, I say that though. These little bit of burst heals, not enough to save him. They get the kill. But once again though, power rune will fall in favor of Whisper.
Especially with like Soul Ring Marcy, you can keep like spamming your spells, try to farm the camp, so maybe farm towards the next fight. But the 10-minute rune goes to Whisper again.
Schofield should be dead. I mean, we'll see Whisper jumping aggressively. Wants to try and fight with the shield rune. Schofield's going to get out alive. Sonic Wave nicely clips the 2 of them. See the Rolling Thunder coming in. Jump forward from Whisper, trying to finish off the kills, but won't be able to do so as Butterfly Effect's getting healed up. Nobody yet to die on Raw, and now Vulu turning up, they're looking to fight back. Defensive disruption protects himself for now, King Jungles. He's actually getting away. Is he getting away with this? King Jungles up to the high ground. The uphill miss. King Jungles, he lives. As they could keep this fight going, potentially heroic. Whisper, gonna get caught by the chains, but they get the lift up, they'll get him. Big kills as they get both Whisper and Yuma at the end of that one. That is the cleanup the Raw were looking for. Not easy for Heroic to fight into this. They're pretty strong right now, Raw, when they're grouped up like this. Tier 1 slowly falling. They'll drop the Golem onto Divine, who's ready to go in with the jump forward. They will lose Small Panda, and again, Yuma's not afraid to turn up to the fight. This time around, they might have bit off a little bit more than they could chew here, Raw, as they'll jump out with the supports, but both will not be able to get away as Clove and Small Panda go down. Whisper staying in on top of Ulu will jump back over towards Yuma. Yuma's ult comes to an end, and so does his life, and Ulu survives. Getting out, Whisper jumps in, does manage to find him on the back of the fight and get the cleanup. Whisper's still got plenty of mana to play with, and Sonic Wave has just come back online at a perfect time to jump in and burst both of them low. Not quite enough to kill them, as they'll be able to get back under the tower. JT and Butterfly Effect surviving. And he's going to be a bit more careful before he finds himself being dragged into the action top. Defy having eyes on Ulu. Quickly able to get out of there with the Wildwing Ripper. Angles there though for the hook shot from Schofield to catch Clove. Follow up with the call. Is there anything that Ulu could do? He's going to try. Comes in with a jump to try and keep them off the Nyx Assassin. Stun as well, and another drag back with the Wildwing Ripper's Hurricane. Is it enough to get Clove out? He's ticking down to the Battle Hunger. He's got nowhere to survive, so still ends up dying to the Battle Hunger, but it has bought time for Butterfly Effect to turn up to the top lane. Lulu jumps it again, and JT coming through the Twin Gate. They managed to get their hands onto Devi, so short. They lost the Nyx Assassin, but the amount of time it took for Heroic to kill him meant that Devi had to stick around long enough for Raw to turn up and get the kill against him. As Raw will not be too opposed to a fight, other than that they don't have the Golem. So out to the side of it, they try and get the jump on Schofield. Sonic Wave will push back on towards the Pango. They've got the follow-up control with the call onto JT. JT trying to roll up, but Schofield's in on top of him with the battery assault, the cogs, the dunk comes in. JT cannot get the roll off. Sure, Schofield's died, but so far a trade that Heroic will certainly take, and a trade they're ready to continue. Yuma ready to start charging towards them as they're on the retreat here on the side of Raw. Ulu, can he get out here safely? Him, Clove, and Butterfly Effect on the run, but another blink forwards there from Whisper. The dagger's out onto Ulu. He's into the tree line. Have they got any way to keep him safe here under the tier 2 tower? It looks like he might get away with this one. Clove not going to be as lucky as Clove dies. Another jump forwards there from Whisper. They have to deny. The deny will at least come in onto Ulu, but it's still not a series of events there that Raw's going to be happy with, losing the 3 of them and not really getting anything themselves. Maybe now with the roll from JT, can they start to turn this around? They get the opening into the Golem, on towards Whisper. He'll get the blink off though. Whisper still ticks out the Shadow Word damage from Small Panda. Roots into effect on towards Butterfly Effect, and Yuma, he's got the ult ready to stand his ground. The damage comes out here off the back of the Battle Trance. Now looking over towards JT. The defensive disruption comes into play. Yuma, as soon as he comes out of it, though, he's gone. Buyback from Butterfly Effect. They clean up the troll, and now they look to turn their attention towards Divide, chasing the axe up towards the top. I mean, JT's going to try and chase down Schofield. That's going to be a bit of a tricky affair, as Schofield normally likes to make people chase him around the map. They do get Divide up top, and indeed Schofield on the other side is going to be okay. Can hookshot over to the creep. I mean, yeah, Raw. They're going to try and get the jump themselves. It's a good angle with the 2-man stun, but there's not really any follow-up. The call comes out onto Clove. He's in trouble. They'll drop the Golem, but not any instant follow-up to that either, as that's Clove burst down by the Sonic Wave. And the Golem, ever so important for them to get the fight going, does not really start things in their favor, Raw. Now they've got to try and run. The jump's there with the call onto JT. We'll see Ulu move in with the BKB and try and fight this. JT will be able to get the roll-up, which is kiting the troll pretty heavily. So a lot of the BKB and ult from Yuma put to waste there, as he ends up sort of chasing JT across the fight. And that means that after it comes to an end, they could just get back in and kill him off. It ends up working out very well here. Just sort of down to that fact that find the best opportunities to turn up and get involved. This game, Raw, they're doing a very good job at tripping him up every time he's trying to get into the action. see back in action. Small Panda will get caught. See if they can chase for anything more here. Whisper's got his hands on Ulu, and of course BKB is on cooldown. Ulu in trouble, so Heroic, whilst they might not have fared too well off the initial fight there up top, back with the play continuing, they strike back and Divide gets the double. Do they want to make the jump on a Whisper? They're gonna try and poke at him. And I tell you what, it's a pretty nasty poke. They're bringing him down low. He has got the BKB ready to go. Get the BKB and the blink off just in time. But the chase will come in. Sonic Wave pushes them out. Another Remnant 4 from Butterfly Effect. He's desperately trying to find Whisper, but Whisper's out. And he's gone pretty deep for this one here on the Ember Spirit. They'll step forward, get the call on towards him. Schofield does go down. The heals coming in. Butterfly Effect still goes down, though, as the axes come out from Yuma. He's out for 70 seconds. Ulu ready for round 2 as the disruption comes to an end on Divide. Will allow them to at least take down Divide as well. Raw struggled with last game. This game, Heroic struggling a little bit with. Clove. It's the opening onto Schofield. Divide's going to jump in and try and help out, but there's a lot of backup flying in from Raw. That's going to be Schofield dead. Divide in trouble as well as the Rolling Thunder comes into play. Defensive disruption comes out from King Jungles, buying a bit of time for Divide, but the controls there from Ulu. Double kill from the Marcy. They could keep this cleanup going here as they'll jump in, catch out King Jungles as well.
So let's see if Roar can just, fend them off.
It's going to be close. Roche falling. Yuma's just trying to walk in.
Sonic
They
Wave.
got the Sonic Wave. They're trying to finish the Roche. Whisper's able to get the snatch. They get the pickup. They get the root as well onto Ulu. They are able to strike just in time. Small Panda's able to TP out. Great hook shot here from Schofield. Finds Butterfly Effect after he Remnant jumped away. Still, though, Clove should be able to get away with the Vendetta. They'll get another Rocket Flare down to Butterfly Effect, but he's all right. Still with Remnants to Raw. They're looking for action themselves, though, with their smoke. And they will see a Courier. That's going to have the ultimate orb on. They'll take that out. And they'll even get the jump onto Yuma as well. They'll get the BKB and the ult off. Backup is coming in. But he's going to be dragged in pretty deep, falling pretty low. There's the wraparound. They're coming in from Divide and Whisper as they get the jump burst to take out Small Panda. Now they turn over towards Clove as well, focusing the two supports first. They take out both the Warlock and the Nyx Assassin and are ready to try and chase them now for the core. Zulu having to jump away. Closing the gap, he's going to try for the TP out. He knows he can't go for it. There would have been a call available, so he had to just try and cancel it and run. But he cannot do that even as the slows and chase down from Heroic are too strong. Clove.
That's a good start.
I'm going to try and start something. Not really going to happen. JT's coming in with that Rolling Thunder. They want to try and make a team fight out of this. Jump forward with the Remnants as they look towards Schofield, but he's already got the cogs down. Silence as well thrown down onto Butterfly Effect. Schofield's going to be able to walk for now. They're trying to chase him. He's got the hook shot, though, and he's away. You don't chase Schofield because it's just left your Ember on his own to get dunked down by Divide. They can obviously also set up here to take the 35-minute Wisdom Rune, Wisdom Shrine as well. They want to Heroic. And there's the jump. Divide, they just get straight in. Straight away. They find Clove in the tree line. He's out. Heroic are onto the barracks. Nothing to be done there from Raw. Maybe now, though. JT wants to get the initiation onto Whisper. It's good control, but the disruption's there. King Jungle's able to make sure that Whisper gets the chance to get the BKB off, and the call's there.
Nice call.
Divide in onto the two of them. Gets the dunk off. That's going to be Clove. A die back on the Nyx Assassin. As Heroic can pick that up and back off. They're trying to get something from this here. They will find King Jungles, but the Sonic Wave comes in again. And Yumi's ready to go with the BKB and the Battle Trance in onto JT. The roots are coming in. As JT's gone. He does have buyback available himself. Ulu's going to jump back across towards Yuma. But Ulu, with his BKB on cooldown, no way to protect himself against the Troll and the Queen of Pain. The fight and the game falling apart for Raw. They gave it a really good effort here in this game too, but it still just wasn't quite enough against Heroic.
He just breaks free.
See what the call is. They're going to try and poke something out. They're in with the Rolling Thunder, but the straight away Whispers in with the counterplay, comes in with the BKB, Sonic Wave, pushes back the backlines. JT's kind of stuck here at the side of the map. They get the call onto him as well, and now Yuma's ready to go. We'll get held back for now by the stun, but the BKB's out. Onto JT. JT will manage to shield crash away. They'll survive it now, but oh my goodness, what an angle there from Schofield. Coming in with a hook shot. sets up for Divide to follow in with the call into the dunk. That's going to be JT out for good. No buyback available on him. Divide, he's going to be perfectly fine. In fact, he can continue to stand his ground, get a second dunk down onto Ulu. They just can't really piece together the fight.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. It's showing here as you are losing all of your racks, and 2 cores are dead without buyback.
Divide. And he's going to be fine. And Whispers in again. Sonic Waves there. Clove cleaned up again. And looks like, yeah, Small Panda's not even going to make it back towards the fountain. It's over. They'll tap out. GG is called. Heroic today. No struggles for them here. They take the series 2-0. Raw. A tough game 1. But game 2, definitely some positives to take away from that one. Whereas we knew this was going to be a very tough matchup for them coming into it, playing against Heroic. So they'll at least be able to rest happy on that one. And yeah, unfortunately for Raw, another loss here in the sort of Swiss format. So that's the second best of 3 loss for them.